The new 2024 iPad Pro and Air are seriously impressive, but the iPad Mini 6 has become my go-to travel buddy, and I'm obsessed with it. And I'm going to go through the reasons why. In this video, we're diving into the big question. Is the Apple iPad Mini 6 still worth it in mid-2024? Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a student, traveler, or someone just looking for a compact tablet, this video is for you. Let's dig in. Now, I've had iPads since the first one dropped back in 2010. And the one I've had for the past few years, the iPad Pro 11-inch third generation, has been great. Really good. I edited over 400 of all my YouTube videos using LumaFusion on it. I've written books on it, and it works so well with the Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil. But when I pack it in my travel bag with all the other things I'm taking for a 2-week trip too, well, it's just a little on the heavy side. And I really feel this even more so when it's just a day trip or a weekend trip, and I want the ability to watch a few things or read or even do some editing for a video I want to put out. So I have been casting around for another solution. Part of me wants to go bigger and get a MacBook Air, and I may still do that. But there is another part of me that is absolutely obsessed and thrilled with ultra-light setups. Remember when small phones were the absolute epitome of cool? Well, I'm still there. I'm stuck there, and I'm hanging grimly onto my iPhone 13 mini, still my phone for everyday use. So, if I'm thinking ultralight and want a device that fits my media consumption, but also creative production needs in one tiny device, then I really can't look past the iPad Mini 6 because it's got a lot going for it on both sides of that equation of consumption and production. Now, I've picked one of these up secondhand here in New Zealand. I got a 256 gig Wi-Fi version, and I had one specific use for this little device, and I'll get back to that a little later. First up, let's talk about the pros of the iPad Mini 6. Despite being a couple of years old, actually almost 3 years old now, this little device still packs a punch. Let's get into these pros. First, it's so portable and lightweight. It's just incredibly portable. With its 8.3-inch display, it's perfect for on-the-go use. Whether you're traveling, commuting, or just lounging at home, it fits comfortably in one hand even. It's already my go-to device when I'm on the move, fitting easily into my bag or even a large pocket. Well, a very large pocket. The lightweight design means I can carry it all day without any strain at all, like I did on my day trip to Christchurch here in New Zealand earlier this month. My bag was so light, I kept thinking I'd forgotten something somewhere. That was the beauty of just having this lightweight device with me. It doesn't take up much space, and it also gives me another device for watching stuff, so my phone still has enough battery when I get to my destination and throughout the day. Second, powerful performance. Don't let its size fool you. The A15 Bionic chip inside is a beast, handling everything from gaming to multitasking with ease. Even in 2024, it keeps up with most tasks effortlessly. I've edited videos, created graphics, and even run demanding apps without much of a hitch at all. The iPad Mini 6 is more than capable of handling intensive tasks, making it a reliable companion for any digital creator. Third, let's talk about their USB connectivity, because this is one of the standout features, that USB-C port, which opens up a whole world of possibilities. I use it to connect to my portable SSD, the Samsung T7, making it easy to transfer large video files and edit with them on the go. And this connectivity also supports a wide range of peripherals, from external keyboards to displays. The USB-C port truly transforms the iPad Mini 6 into a versatile workstation. It's essential for anybody looking to expand their setup with various accessories, turning their tiny iPad into a central hub for productivity. Fourth, and this is great, the Apple Pencil support. For artists, students, editors, and note takers, the second generation Apple Pencil compatibility is a game changer. Drawing, sketching, and annotating documents feels natural and responsive. Now, I use the Apple Pencil to storyboard and have edited my videos using it, jot down ideas, and even edit photos. The precision and responsiveness are top-notch, making it an indispensable tool for creatives with this iPad Mini. Fifth, let's talk about the iPad OS ecosystem, because that's what the iPad Mini runs, iPad mini 6. It gives you access to a really robust ecosystem of apps and features, from productivity tools to entertainment apps. It's all here. And that seamless integration with other Apple devices means that you can easily share files with AirDrop, continue tasks, and stay connected across platforms. And the App Store offers the usual plethora, massive amount of apps tailored for iPad, ensuring that you've got the right tools for every task. It just works with everything else I already have. Just fits in. Let's talk about battery life next. The battery life on the iPad mini 6 is decent. It easily lasts through a full day of usage, whether I'm browsing the web, watching videos, or working on my projects. Now, this long battery life means I don't have to constantly worry about charging it, especially when I'm on the go. I mean, this second-hand one is showing its age a little bit, so I do need to be a little bit careful, and I may have to replace the battery on it, but I can live with that. Seventh up, let's talk speakers. The iPad mini 6 features stereo speakers that provide a pretty good audio experience for a device this size. Whether I'm watching movies, listening to music, or making video calls, the sound quality is clear and immersive. But for most of the time, if truth be told, I'm using my AirPods Pro, but it's great to have this option, especially for FaceTime calls with a loudspeaker. Speaking of FaceTime calls, it's also great to have Center Stage, this feature on my tiny iPad from 2021. Now, the camera allows me to be followed around on video calls, even if I'm just making a quick call home from wherever I am in the world back to my family. I do love this feature that's available on this tiny iPad. Oh, by the way, watch out for my ultralight travel tech kit video coming soon. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. All right, let's balance this out with some cons of the iPad mini 6 that you should consider. First, let's talk about price. Even though it's a couple of years old, at least now, the iPad mini 6 is not cheap. Apple products hold their value, but you might be able to find more affordable options with similar specs from other brands. However, considering the features and performance and how it integrates into the Apple system, it might be a worthy investment for those who can afford it. Like I say, I bought mine second hand, but even then, it still attracts a premium, especially with features like USB-C connectivity and the Apple Pencil use, and also charging as well. Okay, second on the con side of the ledger is the small screen size. Now, while the compact size is great for portability, it might not be ideal for everyone. If you're used to a larger display for watching movies or working on complex tasks where you need a lot of screen real estate, you might find that 8.3-inch screen size a bit limiting. For tasks that really need that extra screen size, like detailed photo editing or multi-window productivity, you probably need a larger device. However, for quick edits and basic tasks, this screen size is really quite manageable. Third up, there's no Face ID on this. The iPad mini 6 relies on Touch ID rather than Face ID. And while Touch ID is reliable, some users might miss the convenience of Face ID that's available on other Apple devices. Face ID can be a little bit faster and more seamless sometimes, especially when you're in the middle of a task. But Touch ID is still highly secure and efficient, but it's something to consider if you're used to Face ID on other devices. Personally, Touch ID is fine with me. Fourth up, let's talk storage options. The base model comes with 64 gigabytes of storage, which is probably not going to be enough for heavy users. Upgrading to higher storage can get pricey, but with the ability to connect external storage via USB-C, that issue can be worked around. But it is something to keep in mind. If you're planning to store a lot of media or apps, consider investing in higher storage options or use those external drives if it fits your workflow. Okay, fifth, there's no ProMotion display here. Unlike iPad Pro models, the iPad mini 6 does not have it. While the display is still excellent, those who've experienced that 120 Hz ProMotion might miss the buttery smooth scrolling and responsiveness. Me, I can live with it. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The mini iPad 7 coming. Yes, it's true, that was a consideration in my mind as well, but actually I still think this Apple mini iPad 6 is worth it. Yes, it's probably going to be better, faster, more features, better screen perhaps on the iPad mini 7. But will it be that much better that I'll want to invest in what's likely to be a pretty premium price when I can get a device that's more than capable of meeting my needs for considerably cheaper. Now, only you can decide. And for that, you might want to hold off until we see if an iPad mini 7 really is going to be released in 2024, what it will be capable of, and most importantly, how much it will cost. Also, bear in mind what accessories it's going to play nicely with. I already had a second generation Apple Pencil that worked well with my iPad mini 6, so it slotted nicely into my ecosystem of devices and peripherals without any additional outlay. I also got the smart cover thrown in for the price I paid too, so it's really worth checking out the secondhand market where you are. You never know what you might find. So, is the iPad mini 6 worth it in mid-2024? If you're looking for a compact, powerful tablet with excellent performance, versatile USB-C connectivity, and a rich app ecosystem, it's definitely a strong contender. However, if you need a larger screen or you're on a tight budget, you might want to explore other options. Ultimately, it comes down to your personal needs and preferences. The iPad mini 6 remains a versatile and really capable device, perfect for those who prioritize portability and power in a small hyperlight device. For me, it's now an essential part of my ultra portable hyperlight kit, allowing me to edit my videos and manage my content creation and workflow seamlessly while traveling, whilst also watching movies, reading books, doing all the things that I like doing. Let me know in the comments if you think the iPad mini 6 is still worth it in mid-2024, and if you have any other devices you're curious about. Check out this video next, and I'll see you there.